What's going on, stackers? So in this video we're going to be talking about low content journals and how they're the easiest low content books that you can start when you start publishing. Now if you're new here, my name's Paddy and every single day I like to bring out videos teaching you how to make money with nothing more than your internet connection and your laptop. So go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. Also, if you want to know how I got my results with my low content book publishing business, then check out the link in the description below to go to Printing Profits. This will take you step by step on everything that I did to get my results. You can also get there by going to printingprofits.com with no G. So, journals. They're by far the easiest way to get started with publishing no and low content. Now, when I think of a journal, I also think of a notebook because to me, they're very similar. They're pretty much the same thing. Now, there's a couple of different types of journals that you can create. One just being lined paper like this. So every page is just lines on a page where people can jot down ideas, journal, take notes, or whatever they want to. And then the second one being a prompt journal, so a writing prompt journal, where you write certain tasks within the journal which your consumer can do themselves. And I'm going to show you an example of this in a second. But that type of journal takes a little bit longer to create than this journal, because this is essentially just lined paper and really easy to create. Now, why do I think that journals are the easiest way to get started? Well, because there's thousands of niches within the journal niche. So journaling is actually a niche. Notebook or a notebook is a niche, but you get all these sub niches within that niche. So like this, so journal we got here, this is a tiger journal. You get people searching for this. So if we go here, it has 40 monthly searches, so not a lot. And it has a BSR, so if it has a BSR, it means it's sold. Someone has actually brought this. So there is demand for tiger journals. And there's thousands of niches like this within journaling or within the notebooks. And it's not actually that hard to find these niches. Now, if you're part of the Printing Profits course, I do have an over-the-shoulder training coming out more than likely by the end of the week. The over-the-shoulder training within the course is going to show you exactly how to find all these niches and how I'm personally doing my research, and I'm going to be teaching my system that I've recently set up, which makes my publishing so much easier. And that's all going to be an over-the-shoulder training within the Printing Profits course by the end of the week. Anyway, like I said, journals are by far the easiest way that you can get started with low content publishing. This is just a standard one. As we can see here, all they've done is taken a picture, more than likely from Pixabay, put a little bit of writing on there, and they've put a thingamajig. Can't even think of the word now. Anyway, let's go to the next one. So they've got a little bit in here where it says written and illustrated by, and with this journal I think is a pretty good idea. They've left space up the top so someone can do a little bit of doodling or a little bit of drawing, and they've also got where they can write down the bottom. Now, like I said, a lined paper is really easy to create. If you don't know how to create it yourself, I'll show you at the end of this video where you can get a lined interior completely for free. Anyway, let me show you another journal. So this is going to be more of a writing prompt journal. So these take a little bit more time to create. These are a little bit harder, but they do sell really well. It's not as easy as just setting up the lined paper, but it's just another type of journal that you can create. And there's so many ideas when it comes to prompt or writing prompt journals. So as we can see, this is actually a bestseller with a BSR of just under 4,500. So they actually sell a hell of a lot of these books. And what was that? Only has 92 pages. Okay, so if we go here and if we go to the next one, as we can see, this is a little bit more complex. This is more of a customized interior. These take a little bit more time to create, but they do sell really well. Now, with these types of interiors, you can use them over and over again, but when they're more customized, you don't really want to do that. Whereas when you've got just a standard lined paper notebook like this, or like this one, you can use this over and over again in multiple different niches. Now, what you can do, you can customize each interior a little bit to fit the niche, but you don't actually have to do that. So creating these type of interiors, you can use them over and over again in a different niche. So you could use this interior on a kid's journal, a monkey journal, a banana journal, and this is why I think it's the easiest type of book or low or no content book to get started with when you've just started publishing. Now, as your publishing journey progresses over the weeks and the months, you do want to start doing other types of books. So I actually have a handful of different types of books that I do create. So I create journals and notebooks. I create sketchbooks, blank recipe cookbooks, dot grid journals, and there's a couple more as well. But the best way to start is just doing your journals, get a feel for it, start getting better at niche research, getting better at designing, building up that portfolio, start earning some royalties, and then start creating other types of books. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you where you can get you can actually get 3 different types of interiors. I'm going to show you that now. It's all in the Stackers Inner Circle. So if you have not joined, there is a link down in the description below where you can come and join. And if you come to the file section, you can get a sketchbook, a college ruled lined paper notebook, and a lined notebook as well. Then all you have to do is create the covers for this. And all this is completely free, just for being part of the Stackers Inner Circle. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go and hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.